Hello, this is Arm with Controllers. I'm Fabs, and this is Fabs vs the World. As this is the first of Fabs vs the World, quick explanation what this is. Basically, I like my fighting games, and you're going to watch me take on the world, as it were. I'll be playing the various online modes for fighting games. Today, we're starting with Tekken Tag, and I'm going to be taking on the ranked. So, my team for Tekken Tag is Gumryu and Dragunov. A bit of an odd couple. They're not two characters I ever see online, which usually helps me pick my guys. They work kind of well together. Dragunov usually is pretty good at softening them up, and if he's particularly weak to somebody, I find Gumryu's pokes quite efficient at breaking enemies' defences. So, yeah. Okay, and my first opponent is a solo Anna. Team name, bear with me. I would have thought that'd be Kuma, but never mind. So yep, I've got Gumryu dressed as a samurai, because why not, and I appear to be fighting Jessie from Team Rocket. This got interesting. Now see, I did attempt to play as Anna for a little while, but I don't know. The Williams sisters, I've never been particularly good with them. That said, everyone else I know seems to use them quite well, so it's just me. So yeah, we're fighting an unknown stage, which always kind of weird. Right, by rights, this shouldn't have worked, because I shouldn't have kept trying to do that silly sit-up move, but never mind. Okay. That's odd. They were all purple a second ago, now they're back to normal. Oh well, netcode and all that. Here we go. Gumryu's purple, that's cool. That made perfect sense, just magically teleporting through her legs. Much like many people try to do on a Friday night. But that's beside the point. Damn, this is a good combo. Shame I was on the receiving end of it there. I'm sure you're going to notice I'm a big fan of making Gumryu jump about and sit on people. There are many reasons for this. I mean, first off, the fact it seems to work. And two, you know, a giant man jumping on people, sitting on them, you can't really argue with the comedy factor of that. So, start out with a nice little win. Who am I up against next? Lee and Hwoarang. Big fan of Lee. Always have been since Tekken 2, which was my first Tekken. Don't quite know why. He's very typical Japanese bishi with the platinum white hair and everyone's... And what the hell have they done to you? Oh god. He appears to have turned into some kind of leather-clad biker. I'm really not sure what to say about this, other than that's just not Lee. Contrary to popular belief, I am rather heterosexual, so this isn't some misplaced homo lust for Lee, don't worry. And Hwoarang. Spiritual successor for Baek. First appeared in Tekken 3. Obviously a bit more popular. Don't quite know why, because you can't make him look like Indiana Jones, which you can with Baek. And that's always a good thing. Okay. Now see, you're probably wondering, you know, I just spoke rather passionately about Lee, why not using him? Largely because in order to use him efficiently, it requires an insane ability to use the missed step as often as possible to chain insane combos together. Sadly, my stubby fingers prevent that from happening on a regular basis. So, I've not spent enough time of late really attempting to use Lee since 5 or 6, I think. But there we go. That said, Violet is a playable character in this. You know, plays like Tekken 4 Lee, which is when I really started using him. So who knows, in future videos you might see me give him a shot. Okay, and it appears that Biker Lee is no match for the legs of Dragunov, who in turn is getting the proverbial kicked out of him by Hwoarang. I really need to stop doing that move. People can telegraph from a mile away. But then again, it works, so I don't know. And that was a completely stupid move on my part, because by right, I could have gotten in and... here we go. Spread your legs, a fat man rolls right into them. Advice for life, I think. Alright, who's next? Jun and Jack. Never been a fan of the Kazamas. Ever since 2, Jun, I'm always playing against my older sister, she liked Jun, and invariably I have no clue what the hell Jun's about to do at any given time. And that's an awesome looking Jack. But yeah, this trait carried then over to Asuka. Of course now we have both of them in this game, so I've got double the Kazama insanity. And of course now look at this, Jun's got an even more insane moveset. I'm just throwing myself to the floor just to prepare myself for the oncoming defeat. Oh well. See, I do like this Rocket Knight style Jack outfit. That's really quite awesome. Alright, come on Truffle Shuffle, you can do it. There we go, headbutt right between the legs, because that's perfectly natural. Ooh. Okay, I really should be able to tell where that's going by now. There we go. Once again, sumo wrestler does the job, somehow. And again, the roll. No one seems to know how to block that. It's odd, you block low. But oh well. Again, I can't mock them when I keep falling for the same stupid tricks for Jun and have done for the past 20 years, but anyway. Now you see, I probably should feel bad that that headbutt keeps happening to these poor guys. Then again, they keep falling for it, so it's not like I want to lose. Oh well. Right. Now Gamryu must have a massive headache after headbutting a robot clothed in armour. Oh well. Right. Brilliant. My favourite people, Jun and Unknown. Two of the same person. They're both Kazamas. Yay. Right. And for some reason Jun's all done up as in the Chinese Dao style. Or something. Yes, I did just use a bunch of words there. See, there's the old 10 string. Should know where that's going, like all 10 strings, but... nuts. Ooh. Now see, that's a good combo. I like that. I mean, while yes, it hurts me immensely. This is going to be a perfect, isn't it? Oh, phew. Ah, good old unknown. Originally meant to be Jun's sister. Who'd have thunk it? Right, so an attempt on my part to try and win back a little honour, or just to ignominiously die horribly against the accursed Kazamas. There, see, already I'm just throwing myself on the floor. That's good. So I really do have to stop doing that. Yeah, totally outclassed there. And of course by a Kazama. Well, by two Kazamas, but you know what I mean. Right, okay, let's win back a bit of honour. Ah, Feng Wei and Forest Law. I never liked Forest Law. He seemed a bit pointless. Then again, the whole 15-year time skip thing for Tekken 3 eventually turned out to be kind of pointless because most of the characters they got rid of all came back by 5, so oh well. I really need to stop doing that. One day I'm going to come across someone who knows how to use chickens and I'm going to suffer immensely. Oh dear, I'm whiffing so much. Then again, as long as my big fat man can still run into people, all's well. Ooh, right in the breadbasket. Okay, that's just not right, no. Now see, lows. For some reason, lows are always what gets people. Myself included, of course. So you can just spam them and invariably you're going to win. It's annoying, but oh well. Of course, if you actually have a modicum of skill, you'll realise that and beat the crap out of someone, but you know. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Ow. Now see, that's an interesting thing there. The old tag throws. The way they get rid of a good portion of your red recharging life bar is devious. Then again, nothing quite as devious as a fat man somersaulting backwards into you, so seems to work. Okay, come on. Watching matches like these, sometimes I wonder if I might as well just stay as Gumryu throughout, just go solo. Since he does seem to win most of my matches. Now's a good time for you to prove me wrong, Dragunov. Come on. Okay, good start. Ow. Ooh, risky move there. I left myself wide open to get kicked in the face really badly. But no, little command grab. Worked alright. Ah, Kunimitsu and martial law. Kunimitsu, I haven't heard from her since Tekken Tag. And even before that was only Tekken 2. Always Yoshimitsu's, red-headed stepchild, as it were. No one really well, actually I say that, she actually has a huge fan base for some reason. So I'm curious to see what her moveset's like in this, because I've not actually fought any until now. Okay, thus far she has a problem with being kicked into the wall. I expect that's a weakness most people have. Ooh, that took off an insane amount of life. So, in response, that's it, just hop and slap her thighs. Like a big old Japanese pervert. On an unrelated note, the music in this stage is really quite nice. I'm seeing a lot of Natsu from Soul Calibur in Kunimitsu's moveset. I hated Natsu, so... There we go. Come on, Ganryu. Sit on her! Ow! Yeah, that armor's just decorative. That doesn't protect him from anything. Brilliant. That damn counter, I need to learn to time it better, or at least not use it so liberally. It's gonna screw me over really badly soon, I'm sure of it. Okay, can I do this now? Let's see. Ow. And a sneaky kick to the nads means Ganryu wins. I'm sure I didn't teach him that at Sumo Academy. Is there a Sumo Academy? How does one get into sumo wrestling? I'll consider that after this fight. So, Kazuya and Lars. Always like Kazuya. Lars, never been a big fan. But he's very popular with the people, possibly because he is the epitome of a Japanese anime character. Okay, promotion matches. Everything's on the line here. Well, everything, yeah. Anyway. Now see, that's one reason why I like Kazuya so much. He dresses well. Ow. I'm always amazed at how few people manage to correctly block the little slap afterwards. I mean, it is a bit of a 50-50 proposition. Still. Now see, I should have been able to stop that. Heaven knows how many times I fought Kazuya in 2, and he does exactly the same thing. Hell, in any of the Tekkens with online access, you'd find people doing that move repeatedly. Because it works, so there you go. And here's Dragunov getting joggled around like a ragdoll. Poor bastard. In the meantime, old Lars losing most of his life bar in a couple of quick hits. Ganryu then suffering the same. Ow. Right in the solar plexus. Okay, so at the moment it's looking like a bit of a washout as far as I'm concerned. Just going to instead run straight into him. That's always good. Ow. Oh, how did I miss that opening? Actually, I do know why. stubby fingers. You see, stubby fingers is a little known genetic condition, usually passed on from the dad's side of the family. It's because of that I keep dropping my beer cans and well, I've never become a successful jazz saxophonist. I give 5 points to the person who gets that reference. Anyway. Ooh. Lucky reversal. And it's done me no good. Well, can't argue with that. The guy outplayed me good and proper. Or properly, I don't know. So, another fight. Woo. Ah, Miharu. Now, when they actually released Miharu as DLC, suddenly I noticed there were far fewer Zhao Yus, because they say the same moveset. So fewer Zhao Yus on live. I think we saw just there the two reasons why that is. The more I think about this, the more disturbing these games get in the context of these really are just simulators for frustrated Japanese men to beat up little girls. See, there we go, broken arm, now she can't get away. Here we go, carting her away to his underground dungeon of God knows what, like H.H. Holmes. I'm trying to figure out who Miharu reminds me of, dressed like that. Something about the blue hair and the sunglasses. This is going to irritate me for days, because I have no clue who that reminds me of. And meanwhile, Dragunov's getting kicked in the groin by an angry schoolgirl. Something I think we can all relate to. Come on, don't fall for this. There we go. Right. Truffle Shuffle's in play. Oh, damn stubby fingers. That should have been an awesome combo. And of course the one time that move's ever going to hit. All the good it did me. Hey. Shouldn't really have fallen for that. A lot of things I shouldn't have fallen for. Oh well. Alright, how's Gamryu going to get out of this? By sitting on her! Excellent. Suddenly I'm starting to trade jump kicks. Quite mad. Alright. And Gamryu slaps her unconscious. Who knows what horrible things will happen over the next 10 minutes.